Welcome to the Jones Middle Summer Reading Program. Do you dream of playing professional sports one day? Well, in the adventure fiction book Football Hero by Tim Green, 13-year-old Ty is ecstatic to find out that his older brother Thane has been recruited out of college to play for the New York Jets. Life has been pretty tough for Ty since his parents died, so maybe this is the break he's been waiting for. But then their Uncle Gus uses Ty to get insider information for his gambling ring, landing Ty and Thane in trouble with the Mafia and the FBI. Suddenly, the dream come true has become a nightmare. Will Ty and Thane risk their lives to do what's right and fight against the mob? If you enjoy Football Hero, Tim Green has many more sports adventures to keep you busy this summer. September 11th is a date that is seared into the memory of Americans. The images of the terrorist attack cannot be easily forgotten. If you would like to learn more about this tragedy, read the nonfiction book Heroes of 9/11 by Alan Zulo. This book is a series of 10 stories highlighting heroes involved in the incident. You will meet Captain Jay Jonas of the New York Fire Department as he and his comrades have to decide whether to enter the burning Twin Towers. You will meet Colonel Philip McNair, who tried to save lives in the burning Pentagon. You will read about the heroes on the hijacked plane that crashed over Pennsylvania. When you read this book, you will come to truly appreciate the impact this event had on America, as well as the courage of the New York City firemen and policemen who bravely risked their own lives to save others. If you like murder mysteries, this is the book for you. Written by the famous mystery author Agatha Christie, And Then There Were None is the best-selling suspenseful tale of 10 strangers who are summoned to a millionaire's private island off the coast of England. The host, who never reveals himself, leaves a recorded message accusing each guest of having a deep, dark secret in their past, a secret that will lead to their personal ruin. The guests try to leave the island, but are stranded by a violent storm. And then, one by one, the guests start dying. Do you enjoy movies like Mission Impossible or James Bond, where the characters have all kinds of cool gadgets? Then you might enjoy Heist Society by Ally Carter. Kat hopes to escape from the family business, stealing high-end artwork and jewels, but then her old friend Hal appears to bring her back into the business. You see, Kat's father, one of the most renowned thieves in Europe, is accused of stealing the artwork of an Italian mob boss. If her dad doesn't return the artwork, her dad is toast. The problem is, he really is innocent. Can Kat trap the real thief and recover the stolen artwork in time to save her father? If you enjoy action stories like the X-Men and the Avengers, then the book Hero is the book for you. Zach idolizes his father, who is an undercover agent working for the President of the United States. But then his dad dies under suspicious circumstances while investigating a case. Zach discovers that he has inherited his father's special powers that make him stronger, faster, and more alert than normal people. Will Zach learn to control his powers and fight back against the bads who threaten his life? Do you love to do your nails and experiment with new hairdos? Then you will love My Life in Pink and Green by Lisa Greenwald. 12-year-old Lucy works in the family pharmacy where she gives makeovers to the teenage girls in town. However, the pharmacy is struggling to compete against the new chains. Will Lucy's mom have to sell the pharmacy and their house? Or will Lucy's idea to create an eco-spa save the family business? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live deep in the ocean and swim among the sharks and dolphins? Then try reading Dark Life by Kat Falls. 15-year-old Ty has lived all his life in the ocean, where he has developed a special dark gift called biosonar. He tries to keep his ability to talk to animals in the ocean a secret, but an evil doctor is trying to hunt him down. To make things worse, the Sea Blight gang is terrorizing the ocean colonists and destroying their homes. Will Ty be able to use his powers to save his new friend, Topsider Gemma, and combat the gang of outlaws, or will he keep his powers a secret to save himself? Here in America, a free public education is a basic right of all children. However, in other parts of the world, children are not so lucky. I Am Malala is the Young Reader's Edition autobiographical account about Malala Yousafzai, a teenage girl who lived in Pakistan. Because she and her father campaigned for women's rights and education for women, the Taliban attacked her school bus and shot her in the head. She was flown to England where she received emergency medical help. She recovered from her injury and continues to champion the cause of education for all people around the world. She became the youngest person ever nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Many refugees try to come to America to start a better life. And when they come to the U.S. and find themselves surrounded by strangers who speak a different language, soccer can be a great way to meet new friends. The United Nations has a relocation program centered right here in Clarkson, Georgia. You can learn more about this refugee relocation town in the nonfiction book Outcasts United, the story of a refugee soccer team that changed a town. This is the Young Reader's Edition by Warren St. John. It tells the true story of Jordanian Luma Mufla, who founds a youth soccer team comprised by refugees. She brings children together to discover their common bonds as they adjust to life in a new homeland. If you like the TV show Once Upon a Time or the movie Ella Enchanted, you will love the fractured fairy tale Rump by Liesl Shurtleff. Why is it considered fractured? Well, if you know the story of Rumpelstiltskin, you know that he granted a girl a wish to spin gold in exchange for her first child. But there are a few more details that the Brothers Grimm left out, like how Rump got his name and his special magical power, and why in the world would he exchange gold for a baby? Along the way, you will meet some trolls and pixies and even Little Red Riding Hood. This book is sure to entertain you from beginning to end. Have you ever gotten in trouble for something you didn't do? Well, in the book Ungifted by Gordon Korman, the main character Donovan is constantly getting in trouble for things that he does do. But with his latest prank, he lucks out and escapes being caught when he is transferred to the Academy of Scholastic Distinction, a special program for the gifted and talented students. The only thing is, Donovan never passed the test to get into the academy. He takes advantage of his luck and joins the robotics club. However, can Donovan hide out forever at the academy, or will the other robotics team members realize that he is not really gifted nor talented, at least academically? The Holocaust is one of the most intriguing topics to study in history. You can't help but be fascinated with the topic and at the same time be terrified of how evil the Nazis were. If you are a mature reader and would like to know more about the Holocaust, you should read The Boy on the Wooden Box, a memoir by Leon Layson. Life changed drastically for Leon when he was just 10 years old and the Nazis invaded Poland. His family was sent to live in the Krakow ghetto. Luckily, Leon and his father were able to get jobs in a factory owned by Oskar Schindler, who purposefully hired Jews to help them escape the gas chambers. Leon was the youngest worker to be part of what is known as Schindler's List. If you enjoyed learning about the civil rights movement when you read Watson's Go to Birmingham in 6th grade, you might enjoy learning about a similar civil rights movement in South Africa by reading Nelson Mandela, No Easy Walk to Freedom by Barry Denenberg. In 7th grade social studies, you will study South Africa and its system of segregation and discrimination, known as apartheid. You will learn about a leader named Nelson Mandela who ended up serving 26 years in prison because he dared to stand up to the government and fight for equal rights for the black citizens of his country. This is an amazing biography about the man who became the first black president of South Africa. Have you noticed every time you turn on the TV, there is a commercial for a new exercise program like P90X and the Total Gym? America is obsessed with working out and losing weight, but do we really think about fitness in terms of what we are eating? If you enjoyed the book Chew on This from last year's summer reading list, you will enjoy Omnivore's Dilemma, the Young Reader's Edition by Michael Pollan. You will learn about the difference between the fast food industry and the growing organic food craze, along with healthy eating tips that will make you think twice before you go through McDonald's drive-thru. There's something different about Willow Chance, the 12-year-old main character in Counting by Sevens by Holly Sloan. You see, Willow loves horticulture and knows all the Latin names for the plants she grows. Willow is obsessed with medical conditions, even diagnosing the skin cancer growing on the back of her taxi cab driver's neck. and Willow likes to count by sevens as a way of bringing order to her world. But then her world comes crashing down around her when her parents are tragically killed in a car accident. Fortunately, she is taken in by a Vietnamese family, and despite her own sad story, she is able to bring happiness to those around her. This is a book about resiliency, friendship, and transformation. All students at Jones Middle are expected to participate in the summer reading program. Be sure to fill out the reading contract and return it to your homeroom teacher by the due date. All books on the summer reading list are available at the public library and at local bookstores such as Barnes & Noble and Books for Less. The books are also available through online booksellers such as Amazon.com, Walmart.com, and BarnesandNoble.com. Once you've read the book this summer, be sure to complete the written assignment. The directions for the written assignment will be sent home with your end-of-the-year report card. The directions will also be posted on the Jones homepage under Student Summer Reading. This assignment will be due to your language arts teacher for a grade once you return to Jones in August. Summertime is a great time to read and relax and enjoy a great book. After all, reading is something you can do just about anywhere at any time. Have a great summer, and we'll see you at Jones Middle in August.